Hello everyone, this is Allegedly Caleb, and we're back with another episode of Panzer Campaigns France 40, where I am playing against the YouTuber named James, and I am playing the Germans, and I'm attacking his entrenched line of Frenchmen. So, let's get started and see the Allied battle replay. Alright. He's going to try to take back this ground, I bet. So, what we are doing is trying to take this objective. He's probably going to end up disrupting these guys. Yeah, there they go. Alright. So let me turn on my epic pen. I'll show you guys what the general plan is. If you haven't watched the last couple episodes, I would definitely encourage that because there is a lot of context to this. My main attack is coming here. I want this objective. Ooh, he disrupted another one of my units. Oh, that's not good. Oh my god, he disrupted another one of my units. That's so annoying. His artillery is brutal. He's just got so much of it too. Oh, I wonder if he's going to attack over here. Jeez, he's getting really lucky with his disruptions this turn. Like, very lucky. I know, you always have to wonder if, especially at the beginning when it's just a bunch of artillery bombardments, if they're just reloading the save until they get the disruptions, because that was almost perfect. I don't think James is doing that, but I know it's always a temptation. Oh, nice. That's the only thing I ever worry about with these play by email games, is that people will do that. I know there are people out there who will do that. Just the tough part. I bet he's going to attack that trench line. Or maybe not. He brought up some anti-air. Maybe he will attack that trench line right there. Well, he's kind of spoiled our main attack already by disrupting literally all of these units, which sucks. But this is just for fun. This game has just been for fun. And that's the other thing. It's like, if you're just playing a game for fun, then I doubt he's going and reloading things. Now, if it's a tournament game, I can definitely understand some people feeling way more temptation to do that. And I think James has like 5 PBM games going on right now, so I doubt he even has the time to reload the games if he wants to. But yeah, and this entire match, oh crap, that's not good. Oh god. Oh, he assaulted them, and we're losing so many men there because they can't escape across that bridge. Jesus, that's not good. Part of me's tempted just to call it, because we have been effectively wiped, basically. He's basically destroyed all of those guys. Not both of these units, but these ones right here. Is he taking men down from there? Oh, he is. He's probably sending them down this way. It's a question of whether he'll be able to even get there in time, because these roads are pretty slow. Maybe he's a little bit panicked about it, though. I'm going to try to send these guys down to take those trenches. Maybe I can slip in here. I doubt it. I really doubt it. But, oh, that sucks with what happened to these guys. I suspected... Oh, jeez, look at that. Oh, God. That's so bad. All right. Yeah, he's abandoned this whole trench line. Yeah, he's got so many men still, and I've got, like, nothing. All of these guys can just go straight into there. Got those 2 units. I am pretty tempted to call it, and I know a lot of people would just call it at this point, because with these guys being basically destroyed, there's no way I'm going to be able to push over here now. Like, look at all these forces. And honestly, he can probably start pushing these guys over here now. I mean, yeah, I do have a lot. I have most of these units disrupted, but I just don't really have the forces over here. Like, look, all of these guys are in pitiful, pitiful shape. I have to keep them here because he's got all of these units over here ready to push me out of the trenches. Yeah, guys, I might call it. I might call it. Yeah, there's no way we're going to be able to do this. Especially once he just moves all these guys over, which they'll get over here by the end. He's just going to push us out of that trench line. Yeah, it's the next day. And I don't think we have the men. He's got this stacked. I don't think we're going to be able to get these guys there. Let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 units in reserve. I guess that's a lot still. Those guys are all digging in now. They used to be over here, I think. But this attack is basically destroyed. Yeah. All right, guys. I think that's going to be it. I think we're going to call it. It's been bloody, and I think I lost this match at the very beginning when I just pushed across the entire line and basically just got all my men killed. What I should have done is like what I did here, where I attack on a narrow front of like maybe 3 or 4 hexes. But instead, I just attacked. Here, I'll use my marker. I attacked this line. All right, here, let me delete these. There we go. What I ended up doing, and you can watch back and see it, is I attacked this line. I took the trenches, but I can't go any further. I attacked this line. I had the trenches at one point, but in the end, I ended up having about a battalion or 2 eliminated there by being surrounded. This attack didn't get started until right at the end of yesterday, in-game yesterday, because I didn't have the engineers ready. One of these engineers was disrupted almost the whole day yesterday, and he started out disrupted. And then my other engineer, he undisrupted pretty early, but I was not able to get him what you call it. I wasn't able to build that bridge, and I didn't even attempt to build the bridge for a while because I didn't want to push over here, which really, I guess it was a good idea not to push over here because, I mean, our units got absolutely destroyed. Now, I also pushed along here or against that at the beginning, but my main push was in this whole area. I really thought that because he had his weakest division here, I could push straight into this objective. What I didn't realize is that his trenches over here and these woods would make pushing, even not a great division, it would make pushing really difficult to do. So with that in mind, and with having such a bad start, I think I'm going to call it here. I made a lot of mistakes, but this was my very first play by email match. So overall, I mean, I didn't do well, but I feel like I gave him enough of a challenge. Defending against a human is always more difficult than defending against AI. Because an AI, once its attack patterns have fizzled out, it doesn't have that ability to stop and think, all right, I'm going to try something else, because you have to program it. Whereas in a human opponent, it's a lot easier for us to stop and think. But this turn, and I had done that. I took the night to stop, try to rest my men. I'd rested like 8 battalions up in this area for this push. But he's already basically destroyed that push with his artillery. So if you see, these guys are pretty much combat ineffective now. They're morale level E, which is 1 away from the worst morale level in the game. And same with these guys. These guys are doing fine. These guys are not doing well. They're recon, so they really shouldn't be on the front line anyway. They're still disrupted and low ammo. Both of these units are doing really badly. These guys are all doing really badly. Both of these guys are worst morale level possible. I mean, this guy's doing okay. He's really low, though. This guy's doing good. And this guy's doing good. But against all of these units, and I know that so many of these units haven't even seen combat yet, or have seen very low levels of combat. So they're all fresh. So just because I took this trench line doesn't necessarily mean that I can get anywhere. I should have focused on a certain portion of his trench line, not just attacked him World War I style. But that is my that is my overall analysis. Let's take a look at the victory conditions. Yeah, look at that. We're now at negative 156, and that's just from casualties. So there's a good chance that even if I took one of his objectives now, I would still get a major defeat because I'd be under 200. So guys, that will wrap it up. About 15 minutes, not too bad for a conclusion video. I'll probably end up having a video with Caveat. That's his like Discord name. James is what his YouTube channel is, and of course I'll link it below. I'm looking forward to seeing his perspective too. I want to know if he felt pressured at all or if this was like a cakewalk for him. The French are definitely really good in this scenario. In a lot of scenarios, the Allies in France 40 are hamstringed in many different ways. And neither of us particularly picked the French or the Germans. We actually rolled it by a dice roll. So neither of us came in looking to murder the other person in an unfair match. But I definitely think this match could have been more fair if I had a better attacking plan. But, you know, that sort of thing comes with experience. And this game has already taught me so much. I started another PBM game yesterday, actually. That's part of like a ongoing campaign that a bunch of people are doing. So this game has taught me a lot. And it seems like James really enjoyed it. He's been talking a lot in our big Discord about this match. And one day I would like to come back to this and see if I can do any better. But thank you everyone for watching. If you watch this whole series, I applaud you. It's probably rough to watch from my end of it. But hopefully I will be able to make a better showing in the next one. Anyway, everyone, this is Allegedly Caleb. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Catch you next one.